Welcome back to Cooking with Hayden. I'm your host Hayden, and I'll be teaching you how to make chicken parmesan. I remember the first time eating Parmesan chicken and explicitly memorizing the crunchy texture of the chicken and the delicate taste of the cheese and tomato sauce that combines to perfection, making it one of my favorite dishes of all time. First off, you want to get your tomato, cut it in half, then into quarters. Chop them into thin slices and lightly dice them afterwards. They will then be used for the sauce later on. Next, grab your 2 garlic cloves and peel off the skin and dice them. I recommend that you chop them into slices first before dicing to make the process easier. When you're done, put the garlic into a separate container and put it to the side for now. You will only need half an onion for this recipe, but what you want to do is lie it down flat on the surface and slice them into smaller pieces, roughly 3 millimeters wide. Then you want to dice them by getting the sliced onion and cutting it the other direction, almost creating lots of mini rectangles. When you're done with this step, put the onions into a separate container and they will be used later on. Minutes at medium-high heat. Once 2 minutes have passed, the sauce is complete and you can leave it to the side. Now what you want to do is grab your chicken breasts and season them with salt and pepper on both sides. Then crack an egg and whisk it for a minute until a rich, consistent yellow color appears. Once you have mixed your egg, pour it into a flat surface. A plate is recommended. Then season the egg with salt and pepper and lightly mix it a bit longer to spread out the seasoning. Next off, get your breadcrumbs, season it with salt and pepper, then grab the all-purpose flour and place it onto another plate to start creating the coating for your chicken breast. It's recommended that you place the chicken on the egg first so that it will absorb the egg, and then roll it around the flour so the flour will stick onto the chicken. Then coat it again with the egg and place the chicken on the breadcrumbs to create a crispy texture afterward. The egg acts as a form of glue to combine the dry ingredients to create a coating. Do this for both chicken breasts. The Parmesan chicken is rumored to originate in Sicily, Italy. However, this is debated among historians. The creator of this cuisine is also unknown. Still, they must be extremely proud of themselves because chicken Parmesan has become such a prominent staple in food culture after its surge in popularity in the 1950s. After being incredibly famous locally and being featured in various cookbooks and received publicity from publication outlets such as New York Times. It's also commonly referred to as nickname chicken parm and is often served with pasta. Anyways, once you're finished, place the chicken into a separate container and we'll move on to the actual cooking process. Add some olive oil and add the garlic followed by onions to saute them for 30 seconds at medium-high heat. Then add the tomato into a mixture and let it cook for 45 seconds. Also, ensure that you're using a spatula or any other utensil to mix the ingredients. Now gradually add 1 cup of the chicken noodle soup into the pan and let it mix for 30 seconds. Then add the remaining half cup of chicken noodle soup and mix it for approximately 15 more seconds. Through observation, it should look somewhat like tomato soup. If it appears to look red, then that's the indication that it has been mixed well and you should put the lid on top and let it cook for another 2 minutes at medium-high heat. Once 2 minutes have passed, the sauce is complete and you can leave it to the side. Now, we're going to fry the chicken breast. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and then place both chicken breasts on the pan. Contrasting from the sauce, you should avoid moving the chicken and allow it to fry on each side for 2 minutes on medium-high heat. This should make it reach a golden brown color. Once the chicken is cooked, grab a baking sheet and place some tomato sauce on the bottom of the dish. Then place the chicken on top so that both sides will be covered in sauce. Afterwards, add some mozzarella cheese and drizzle the rest of the tomato sauce on the chicken. Then add some Parmesan cheese on top to add a cheesy flavor to the chicken. You can add as much as you desire. When this is finished, take your baking dish and place it in the oven for 20 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius. After taking it out the oven, you are finished and you're ready to eat the Parmesan chicken. I think I added a little too much cheese on mine, but overall it still tastes really good. And it's incredibly crispy, almost as if you're eating fried chicken and a pizza combined. Thank you so much for watching and I hope this helped you make your own Parmesan chicken.